Hello everyone, this is Lilith from Altenew. In this video, I will walk you through the layering of the images from the Queen Anemone stamp set. In this set, there are 2 beautiful flowers and 3 leaves to accompany them. These will be perfect to create cards and other projects. What is great about this stamp set is that the different flowers and leaves are already grouped together, so you see which go together really easily. Let's start with our first flower. The first thing we're going to do is ink up our base layer and stamp that onto some white cardstock. You will do this in the lightest shade. Next we will work on our second layer. For this we're going to be using the outer edge of the outer petal, the center part, and also the bottom section there, and that will help you layer it up correctly. Our third layer is one of the easier ones to layer up because it's the outline and you just have to follow the outline of your petals. This you have to ink up in a darker shade. Once you're happy with how your stamp is positioned, just give it a good press. The next part of the flower is the centerpieces. There are 3 layers here. We're going to start by stamping the stamen. You will do this in a darker shade. You can do this in black or in a lovely dark green. Then we will add the center section and also some color to the anthers. I'll be using Seafront and Marshland. Seafront, the darker shade for the stamen. This is a pretty easy stamp to line up because you just have to follow the outer edge of the bottom petal, which is facing upwards. Once you've done that, we will add a little bit of color to the center with Marshland. This is a really pretty soft green. Once again, you're going to take the bottom part as your guideline. For our anthers, I'm going to use some Mango Smoothie or any other yellow will work, and just fill up those empty sections. Now let's start working on our second flower. The second flower is a little bit rounder in shape than our first one, and we're going to start by stamping the base layer. For the base layer, I'm using Pastel Sunrise, which is a really soft pinky color and works perfectly with these flowers. Once you've got the color on, give it a really good press. For the second layer, I'm going to be using Canyon Clay. This color works perfectly with the Pastel Sunrise. Now for the layering of this second image, we're going to line up the outer edge, which you can see here. I'll show it to you there, that outer edge, as well as the bottom part over there, and it fits nicely. To get a good idea, have a look where you see the indent in your floral image. I'll be using burnt red for the outline, and once again this is the easiest layer to line up because all you have to do is follow the outer edges of your petals, and once again use that indent in the flower as guiding point. Once we've got that done, we're going to add the stamen, once again with this lovely dark green color. Now where the stamen are the most concentrated at the bottom, that is going to be your starting point. Then we'll add that center color, and to finish off we'll add a bit of yellow to the anthers. To layer this one up, once again, use the bottom section where the most color is going to be on the anthers. That's going to be a very good guideline. Now for our leaves, these are very simple as there are only 2 layers. We will start with the outline and then add a bit of shading. For the outline, I'll be using Seafront, and then I'll go in with Marshland for that second color. Now to layer these up correctly, you're going to use the outer lines of the leaf as guiding point. There are 2 further leaves in the set, and once again I'm going to be using Seafront and then adding the detail with Marshland. These are very, very simple to layer up. All you have to do is follow the outer edges of your leaves. Once you've got that nicely lined up, just give it a gentle press. Let's do the same for our third leaf. So this was the layering video for the Queen Anemone stem set. If you've got any questions, please contact us at support@altenew.com and come back to this video as much as you need. Thank you, have a lovely day, happy crafting, and bye-bye.